Hi, I'm Ed Kelley, editor of the Oklahoman. Well, here's what I feared. The national media has discovered Oklahoma this winter, and it's for the wrong reason. Yesterday, USA Today, above the fold on its front page, ran this story on Oklahoma's anti-immigration law and its effects, particularly its disastrous effects on business in our state. This in the nation's largest newspaper with a circulation of 2 million. But it's probably not just a one-day story. The TV and cable networks mimic what big papers like USA Today do. So don't be surprised to see more national media coverage on this issue in the weeks and months ahead. It's pretty obvious the afterglow of our centennial is over. The first big story of 2008, the start of our second century, and it's about the narrow-mindedness of Oklahoma. The story is evenly reported, and I didn't see much of anything that hasn't been previously reported in the Oklahoman or the Tulsa World. But the theme of USA Today's story is how some businesses' labor force is drying up with illegal immigrants fleeing to neighboring states. Some of the people leaving are U.S. citizens, but they have family members who aren't, so they go too. So what's the problem? Well, ask anybody in and around economic development in Oklahoma, and they'll tell you our number one challenge in our state is the lack of a workforce, skilled or otherwise. Perhaps the single most damaging sentence in USA Today's story comes from Representative Shane Jett of Tecumseh, one of a few courageous Republicans who oppose the new state law. If the law, known as House Bill 1804, isn't fixed in this legislative session, it will become the single most destructive economic disaster since the Dust Bowl, he said. Know how long it took for us to regain the population we had in 1930 on the eve of the Dust Bowl? 40 years. The folks who gave us this law can change it, or better yet, scrap it and start over. I'm speaking of the state legislature, which returns to the Capitol in less than a month. It's time for businesses, church groups, and others to speak with one voice and insist that our lawmakers can do better, lest they invite the same kind of national attention they received this week.